Good morning, fellas. We are back on the chart, and today is Wednesday, NFP day. Today is 11 of February, and let's go on the chart and let's see what happened. Okay, so let's start with the basic. Yesterday we did a little bit of range bound price action. As I mentioned, yesterday was very low probability trading day. There were some nice signatures, but you can see how the formation of the day was pretty much, starting slow and start going up and down, up and down. This is a classic seek and destroy, which it's a really tradable. I had a lot of periods where I was trading these setups, but again, not really useful. I definitely saw some trades yesterday. Bunch of people took this change instead of delivery on this breakaway gap, and they run about the sell side, or people also took this short opportunity into the sell side liquidity over here. A lot of things could have been done. Also, ICT did a review about this short being a nice short using this range as buy side, sell side, and getting shorts into the sell side liquidity using the with this pre-market concept, which also, you know, as you can see, price have been respecting the fair value gaps. So it was talking about this as a nice signature. As we all know, in low resistance liquidity run, you see this type of opportunities, which is what we always look for. So nothing really new. Let me put some music on, I forgot. So overall, nothing really new. We left a first presented failure gap. As you can see, after 10 a.m. price starts really being really choppy. This is high resistance liquidity. Price gives a goes into the new day, well, on the daily volume imbalance, and start dumping lower until the closure. We have the closure, and now we created a new day opening gap right there. And price keeps pumping into what? First presented fair value gap. So in this case, I would be well, if I was trading Asia, then I would be looking for price for low resistance liquidity around signatures. As you can see, we have one here because price can't even close this gap. Continues lower, comes back up. There is a 5 minute or something here, and then it start giving us another inversion, which comes with balanced price range because it's balance on both sides. We have a change instead of delivery, and again give it a go. Price keeps come back higher, and then once again start dropping again, respecting the low, the imbalances, and leaving them open. And at this point in time, you also have the midnight open, so you could have played a power of 3 here. We're not even checking SMTs, but then price drops into what? New day opening up, goes up, drops lower. Don't even know why I'm doing this, but it's just to review what price did. And as you can see, then price finally taps the new week opening gap, and this is what I want to see, because look, we are bullish right now because we are above the new week opening up. To be bearish, we need to be below the new week opening up and reject it, right? For the weekly range to expand. So at this point in time, when price taps the new day, the weekly fair value gap, the new week opening gap, what do we see? Well, we do have a big imbalance in this leg, but price starts respecting the imbalances. They don't leave them open, that's true. So it was a little bit busy here, but then after this top hand, we immediately see the reaction we are looking for. Price leaving the fair value gap open. And now it's a nice opportunity. You can go on the seconds here. You can start, framing your entries around these levels. Then, you have your fair value gap getting nicely respected here. And then we start the next hour, which is pre-NFP. And now NFP does always his thing, leaving equal lows below him. Always. This is a very common signature when we have NFP on CPI or news like that, they always leave equal lows. They always does it. If we look, we had SMT, we had trendline liquidity here, which Nasdaq was a little bit weaker and did this little stop hunt before going up, randomly happening around the regular trading hours gap from yesterday. and then we expand higher. After NFP release, we start seeing signatures of low resistance liquidity run. So now we can align everything with our bias. And now we start seeing everything pan out because we are looking for price to keep going. Previous day high, just above us. We have the monthly open. So right now we are following this monthly, like a possible reversal for continuation bullish. Until we drop below the new week opening up, we can be bullish. I would like to see a new daily candle closing away from this, making an order block and reversing this volume imbalance, because we're still rejecting this gap here. So to be completely bullish here, I want to see the monthly getting reversed and then use this as a new week opening up and continue higher. That's pretty much the bias. ES is a little bit stronger, also very closer to the draw, and of course Dow is amazing. Dow is just pumping. I'm long from Monday on Dow, which is right here, and this is just good. Yeah, so this is pretty much it. But then you see when I'm realigning with bias, this is previous day high. So now can we go up there? Well, yeah, Tuesday first presented February gap, price goes through it, price goes through it again. So I'm asking myself, why are we going through this new day opening? Why are we not using it? So we could potentially have this February gap, and of course see this big wick. I'm measuring that. That's like a easy peasy thing to do when you see these big wicks, and then you could use this wick here as an immediate rebalance. Price really strong, can't even go below the first level, tapping the first presented. So we can drop on the seconds here, and immediately on the 30 seconds you see what a fair value gap getting respected. That's very nice. And then we get into the fair value gap, and then you can drop again, and we start seeing clear signatures dropping on the 5 here. See how from here price starts doing his thing, right? But yeah, you don't have to do this. It's just to make sure that if you want to follow the bias and the PDRS, you can. Let's say you skip this one, then when price is here, you have two fair value gaps. What do you want to see? Breakaway gap here, and you want to see this one getting respected. Best case scenario, it doesn't close the fair value gap. Does that happen? Yeah, okay. So you can catch this entry. You could have had the stop kind of here if you want to, doesn't matter. The trend is still pan out and is still giving you 2R, so this was good. If you are more like a scalper and want to refine the entry, then drop on the 15 seconds. Do you see anything here? Well, we had the stop on the 1 minute. We have a 1 minute closure confirming that bullishness is still there, and here is the same setup as before. We have a breakaway gap underneath us, and then we have a busy, which is not closed and not even tap on the 50%. So this could have been your entry, as pretty much the same thing as before. Could have put your stop loss here, whatever you want, and your target would have been way bigger. And we're talking about 12 points pip, 12 point stop. That's pretty good. So yeah, after news release, usually we see these signatures which price starts respecting PDRAs in a nice way, because it's very volatile and it's moving not sideways, it's just going somewhere, and if you know where, you can get profit. Okay, that's pretty much what I want to say. And yeah, guys, this market is great. Like, it's been clean lately, and I hope everyone is not way too focused on confirmation executions. You gotta start reading price for what it's telling you. Don't overcomplicate things, yeah, love you guys. Oh well, I didn't make the outlook or bias, but because I'm gonna make a review tomorrow or probably tonight, but I gave you my bias in the daily. Now it's just on the trader right now, because we already had the main draw taken today. We already used main levels. So if you want to look for shorts to take this one, that's up to you. To me, it's not really confirmed to be shorting today, even if we took previous day low, previous day high. I think we already did a lot. We could catch continuations, yeah, but it's risky. I don't want to get involved in this market right now. I don't really see anything really good for me. I'm still looking for something. Maybe at the end of the day, if price goes down, I might catch something. Yeah, of course. But for now, I would say it's just riskier because we already did the move, and I'm not involved in that. So you know, some days you also need to know when not to do something. But yeah, this market it was really clean. So if anything sets up, probably it's gonna require a while. So maybe 10 a.m. It's gonna give us a setup. This could potentially look for like a market maker sell model, going for the sell side of the curve, sweeping the buy side, attacking the sell side, which is nice. That can happen. It's just not really high probability. I'm still bearish on the daily, as I said. So if we start seeing rejection away from this new volume imbalance, and price can even touch the monthly, then yes, we can go short. And this could be potentially, let's say today we close short or bearish closure, then yes, this is gonna be probably weekly high, okay? But is that high probability? Not that much, okay? So I'm not forcing this idea. So if I'm entering late in that idea, I'm still happy. I'm still happy about it because there are way too many opportunities in a week, and don't want to force my hand in a trade where my bias is not really confirmed yet. So if you want to catch longs, then do it. But how much do you think this is gonna go up today? Like it could potentially give a pullback here. It could potentially give a pullback here and continue. And to be honest, I don't know today. So I don't want to lie to you, forcing a bias somewhere. But today I don't know if I want to take anything. The main draws are taken. So yeah, hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe. If you want to join this Discord with me, which I don't really post much, but because there is no people. So if you want to join, leave a comment and say Discord, and I'm gonna give you the link. So have a great day. Bless you.